Welcome to Premier League Wiffle right here, Hideaway Field. We got a good matchup. Game number one, Chen versus Hollis. Bombers versus the Ones. Tell me the lineups for the Bombers right now, Jim.
We have TJ leading off. Hollis hitting the 2-hole. Brandon and looks like Uncle B only hitting 4 today for the Bombers. Looks like a little short-handed, so maybe a few more will show up as we get going here.
Here's pitch number one. And I don't know if those glasses are helping TJ at all right now as he takes a swing and a miss right there.
Mayo's third.
Seemed to get the ball in sight really well right there, though. Counts 1-1. TJ with the glasses and Chen with the shorts.
I've never seen TJ.
And there's TJ. They're going to have to get on it. He's going to have to move a little bit faster. Grabs that.
So we go trench. We go.
So you go out. Ground out.
Done. Yeah. Press done. There you go.
All right. Never seen those glasses on TJ before trench.
Yeah, I don't know.
I've seen TJ quite a bit.
That was one of his worst at-bats I've seen with a little ball like that running around first base. We'll have to check his prescription after the game. Quick 2-1 count on Hollis right now.
26 miles per hour.
Dodos, you're a home run hitter. What was it like playing with Hollywood as the league leader in home runs?
Just what the team needed, honestly. I mean, I think he was a big relief for all of us coming in and adding the bat we needed to take some of the pressure off of TJ, especially showing up more than I did. But he came in and perfect relief.
That's to me Hollis to draw on a walk. Mayo up, and it's going to be barely. Nobody's calling it right now.
Down.
And it's 3 ones go for it, and they come up with 0. Usually 3 ones is like equals 3, but that time they got 0.
Yeah, it's a single.
That looked like a pretty tough play.
Yeah.
I think that's a single.
72 miles per hour. 78 miles per
And
hour.
right now, a couple bombers, first and second, early, 1 out. Here's Uncle B. Same play, but Adam Couch right there. Easy play for him. Uncle B not happy about that at bat. And here's TJ once again. They're going with a really spread out defense right now, Jim. Basically just playing the middle of the lines.
Got to play TJ to the opposite field. He will hit that 102 sign pretty often.
I'll tell you right now, this is a very important pitch by Chen. He has to hit strike zone right here. That's what he does. Great inside pitch to even up the count at 2-2, because right here we play with a strike already against you.
Oh.
And then he catches an outside corner. And he goes right to taking those glasses off. But that's 3 outs, no damage done. We're going to go to the bottom of the first, and the Ones are going to see if they could do some damage early.
Huge to get
There
out
it
of that
is.
there.
Check
That
out
was
our new soundboard.
I think. Well, the ball. I think the ball hit it.
I guess they don't like our soundboard.
That soundboard is nice. Nice new
All these little
equipment
gadgets and everything, it look pretty sexy.
here. Yeah, Viper, interesting lineup there for only 4 players. I'd expect another one to show up here.
Yeah, and you know what? Hollis on the mound is not a bad thing. If he could get a couple good innings in and then get relief right, probably in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, the Bombers did that to us. They started Uncle B, and he pitched pretty well against us, and then we're stuck with Mayo the rest of the series. So I think that's TJ's strategy, is to save some pitching late and maybe steal a game 1.
Yeah, I mean, if they could get a game 1.
Yeah, I mean,
like,
the bats come alive in game 1, and then save their ace.
For the bottom guy, you'll have to skip because they're only batting 6, but they have 7 on their roster, so they can sub them in later.
Okay, how do I skip them?
So you hit miscellaneous,
Okay, thank you.
and then you hit skip batter.
So
And then
the
the
miscellaneous options come up?
Yeah.
Got
And
it.
then you hit skip batter, and then it'll ask if you count this out, and you just say no.
And here we
You
go.
have to do that every time through the order.
You got it.
First game pitch for Hollis coming up.
48 miles per hour. 46 miles per hour.
This is one of the hotter hitters in the league, Trench.
Yeah, I mean, he's been slowly progressing since late last season, and it's carried over into season 2. And if it was me right now, I'd have Dobbs as the most improved player by a big margin.
Yeah, definitely a guy that was already good that got better. And that's the dangerous combo.
We'll see what happens here against the Bombers.
And that's hit well.
And there he is, coming in strong right there.
This could, man, if Hollis not too experienced in the mound against a very good hitting team. This looks like the setup they play against me, Trench, where I've been working on my oppo.
Yeah, you have to
There's
try to go.
nobody in any part of center or left field here for Couts. Doesn't have to do too much to get that thing to the left side.
I think their
47 miles per hour.
program of trying to get Hollis a couple 2-3 innings might be a little bit of a stretch. And that's going to walk Adam Couch to first, and a big name up to bat right now, Ryan Chen. And he's been locked in quite a bit lately. We'll see what his performance is here in his first at-bat of the game.
It's a dangerous scenario here.
Oof. A little bit outside. Usually Chen takes a cut at that, decides not to.
Good patience there. Should get something nice to hit. Expect the ball. And there it is.
Oof.
52 miles per hour.
Easy play for Brandon Mayo on third. Duck Pluck. What's happening, Mr. Pluck? And we'll see. See what Goots does here.
Here's Geets. Huge out there. One pitch away now. But with these only 4 outfielders, three fielders, that's going to be tough to turn any double play.
That's a great pitch by Hollywood right there, coming in at 50 miles an hour. No win today, Jim. That's a bonus. Oh, and
he's
Hollis
done it.
gets there and gets out of a jam,
Wow.
it looks like. Or is that just 2 down?
He's 2 down.
Oh,
but
2 down
on
right
his
now.
way. Tough lefty here. Pop out to the pitcher.
Here's Andrew, rookie,
Do my best
first
to
season. And this is a big at-bat for him to try to show his team why they picked him up.
56 miles per hour.
Time out, guys.
Timeout. Looks like our production manager.
Oh, jersey check there.
I didn't hear him say that, so I was like, as long as he's good with it.
Wait, hold on. My phone. Uh-oh.
Hollis misses away.
46 miles per hour.
Big cut there. 2-2 to Andrew here. The delivery. A slider, that's put just foul. Right idea, though. A lot of real estate out that way for the lefty. 2-1, 2-2, 2 outs. The deuce is wild, as the old Vince Scully used to say. But now it's 3-2. And he chases. And Hollis, with 2 on, nobody out, against the best hitting team in the league, finds his way through it. And after doubting TJ's strategy, if they can put
working
some
out.
runs here,
Make sure.
maybe onto something here. Strikeout swing. And we have Hollis leading it off. Yeah, Purple Viking, absolutely. Hollis is one of those guys that bears down. He's a competitor out there. He's not out here to mess around.
Always something.
Trench, yeah, interesting little game now. If the Bombers go and put up 3 runs here,
Right. And then you
Holmes.
could get, if Hollis could kind of do his
then
thing.
Uncle B and Mayo the rest of the way. I mean, TJ isn't crazy with this strategy. If it works, it's got to keep a big inning out though. Can't have a big inning given up.
5 miles per hour.
Yeah, and plus, if you could get Chen out of the game with another walk, would be huge.
Yeah, Hollis with a walk, which he doesn't take many, so that was good to see.
Slicky Ricky, thanks for following us. You're watching some of the best wiffle ball in the world, I think.
Oh, with
Dodos.
this setup and production, there's no doubt.
I mean, second to none, this production that we have put on for you guys.
Hell, I dressed up for this trench.
Yeah, that was nice. Got the collar
I put a
going.
collar
I
on.
know you're sweating pretty bad.
I was thinking about this all day.
Hollis goes deep, but it looks like Barrick is there. And Barrick pulls that down for out number 1.
On another day, trench.
Oh, yeah, tiny, another 2
On
mile an hour
another
wind.
day.
It'd be gone. Here's Brandon Mayo. That's a good. Oh, it gets
Oh,
through
that's
the
good.
legs of Goots, and I guess that's a hit. I don't know.
I'm a little harsher, trench.
I'm harsher too, but
This
sometimes
is the
I
Premier
get.
League wiffle here. I mean,
For me,
it's hit hard, but right at him.
For me, I'd mark it as an error, but
Oh, if you were the fielder, I probably would.
I would.
think
I
you
would
make
have
that
got
play,
it.
trench.
Walker would have got it. Caps would have got it.
First.
I think Goots is a little upset at himself that he let a puck go through his legs right there. Chen tries to come in hot on Uncle B right there.
38 miles per hour.
Looks like Uncle B found another pair of glasses at the water park. Picked them up and now they're his.
Uncle B has style out there. Been wearing his jersey, trench, as a tribute to his leaving of the Warbirds. And, it's been working out for me. That's it. It's there.
And there's Uncle B performing. It's going to move the runner to second. Here's TJ up in a very, very big spot right now. Chen 1 walk, 2 runners on, 1 out. And you could tell, like, the energy of the ones is a little lower right now than
I
usual.
agree. You know, that Chen's screwball is getting hit and play a little bit. Those 2 pitches there, both batters on base from that screwball. Normally that thing has heavy, heavy bite. But the weather, it's a little bit stale out here, and hot. And that's hit hard.
Big smack.
And what a play.
That was a good play by Dobbs to make
Dobbins
it.
makes a one-handed diving play to save a run. Mayo will
That's going to be
score.
a run for the Bombers. And so far, working out to perfection for the Bombers there. I keep forgetting you can kind of move the mic and you don't have to lean forward as much.
26 miles per hour.
It's going to bring it out.
48 miles per hour.
Goots touches 3, goes to 2, Counts grabs it, and that's going to be a double play to end the inning.
Huge play there. Makes up for his little error.
Look, I'm extending the microphone right now, Dodos. I'm doing some production work. You know, I just want to chill when I sit instead of just leaning over so much. Right?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm having to
I
go
wonder
to
how
war
that
with
looks
the
on
iPad here.
camera.
Let's see. That was a double play.
The Viper would be very proud of me right now that I'm running the production equipment.
Double play.
See what
Where
see.
we go? Double play here. Ooh.
Should be in there.
Round out.
There was other there.
58 miles per hour. 53 miles per hour.
Third. Pewter at second
56
was
miles per hour.
out.
49 miles per hour.
Play.
All right, looks like we got a 1-0 lead by the Bombers. We're going to go to the bottom of the second. The ones are going to try to match or take the lead. Here's Spencer Barrick. Came up with a humongous home run in the last series, unsung hero.
Viper, how's that sound? A little request to get the mic closer for me as well.
Thank you, Duck Pluck. We're going to put that on the wish list.
57 miles per hour.
We're up to 43 viewers already, Dodos, and I think we're escalating at a faster pace because you're up here with us. And Hollywood gets Barrick on a low, nasty one. And you can hear TJ screaming in the background. Here's Dobbins.
46 miles per hour.
Well, 46 viewers to turn into a good series. This is a great matchup.
Yeah,
Bombers are a good team. They've played 15 games already. They're almost halfway through the season, Trench.
I know, that's so crazy that some of these teams
I know.
are already halfway through almost.
We've only played 6 games.
Yeah, our season doesn't even. Oh, there's Dobbins. He's really becoming a monster
My.
at the plate. He's 2 for 2, a home run and a single, and he's come alive this season. He's on. He's batting like 500
Yeah.
this season.
Yeah, he's a tough out. And a good outfielder. Saves a run on defense the inning before with a great play, and then ties the game up. You know, he's just a two-way guy, and those are the guys you want on your team. And leads it off. Good guy to get the momentum going at the top of the order, and does it both sides of the ball.
Yeah, I mean the ascension that he has gotten, just to basically like a tier 2 player. Now he's like a tier 1 player up there offensively, and of course on the defense he's running around grabbing stuff.
All these guys on the ones are, you know, going to keep getting better. They all have athletic backgrounds.
I mean, the ones didn't even really have to make a draft. Their team was pretty sick, but the addition of Andrew as well makes them even better. Here's Ryan Chen. Popped out to third bases last time.
It's hot.
64 miles
64.
25 miles per hour.
Let's see what Hollis does here with one walk. Doesn't have to come into him.
Miles per hour.
Sometimes walking out's not the worst decision. Oh,
Barely misses.
good pitch to hit there.
Per hour.
Definitely one Chen will want back. Hollis getting out of this inning with 1 run and a tie game going into the third. Not a bad.
60 miles per hour.
Smash to TJ right there. He's going to have to make a good throw. And he does.
53 miles per
That's going to do it for the ones. But the ones tied it up with a Dob home run left center field in between Pocket Radar and Tarantino's. I was just at Tarantino's today talking to Mike Tarantino with Dave.
44 miles per hour.
That was Dave's first time going to Tarantino's, and he said that was some of the best Italian food he has ever had. And you know, Dave has traveled
Yes, he has.
as a well-traveled human, and to say something like that is a testament to Michael Tarantino's over at his restaurant. They're a big sponsor of ours, and they're supportive of PLW. And sometimes he comes and plays on Tuesday nights.
Yeah, I gotten to meet him a couple times. Always a good guy to sit down with.
And have some lasagna.
Always respect the guys in that business, hard workers, and you know, there's no days off in what he does for a living. So
52 miles
It's going to be
per
a
hour.
1-2 count, it looks like. Top of the third. Score's tied 1-1. This one's rolling by pretty quick. And that's going to put Brandon Mayo on the ground for a
tough up and away
strikeout.
slider.
Here's Uncle B. I think Uncle B scored a run last time, possibly.
1 for 2 with the single. I think got brought home by the TJ.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, TJ.
And Mayo
Scored
would
him.
have scored on that too if it wasn't for what's, I think, an underrated play by Dobbins out there. That was spectacular.
29 miles per hour. 55 miles
That's
per
going to
hour.
do it for Uncle B.
Big shutdown inning here for Chin. See if TJ can get something going. There's that screwball with the
50
movement.
miles per hour.
Yeah, it goes.
Big bite on that thing.
Yeah, that's a very difficult pitch to locate and be able to hit it.
52 miles per hour.
TJ very good at taking walks. The glasses is very new to me. Still,
Yeah, I think
still
I don't
getting
know if
used to
it's-
that.
I don't think it's new to him and new to his game, but right now TJ has been struggling really bad to start the season comparatively
Interesting.
to last season. But there's a lot of games left, a lot of pitches to go, and he could come alive.
Well, maybe he's making an adjustment. We all have to make adjustments out here, especially the level of competition we face. And there's the
Oof.
walk.
And Chen's done, I believe, and
No,
this
that
is
two
where
for
the
Chen? It is.
Bombers
Hollis
are.
did walk. You're right.
The Bombers are gonna lick their lips on this one. They'll probably go with AK right here.
Yeah, AK's got to be the guy. No Schmitty yet.
Looks like they're going to go with Andrew
Jim.
Interesting.
So you tap on the pitcher
Okay.
and then pick the new guy and hit save.
Oh, that's it?
Position change. Yeah.
Oh,
Unbelievable technology.
going to be much more difficult than
You
made
got
it sound a little more difficult.
Everything good so far?
I got one note written down on the chain ground out that we need to make a switch. So
Thanks.
have the tough task of running the iPad and announcing.
That thing
Gotta
scares
agree.
me. I've done it before, but some of the miscellaneous stuff
Right.
while you're commentating and trying to read the board is very, very hard.
Right. So if I'm tuning out a little bit, Trench, I need you to carry me.
No, I get it.
I'm not ignoring you here.
I
We
get
just
it.
want to keep accurate stats uploaded pretty quickly after the games. We do a pretty good job with that.
I've
here.
been looking at those stats. They're forced to be reckoned with.
Yes, especially some of these stats the ones are putting up are
5 miles per hour.
pretty hot to start the season.
Yeah. Here's Hollis.
6 miles per hour.
Wow,
51 miles
that's a good
per
pitch.
hour.
Deck with a nice pitch right there. Goes to
Ledet
1 and 2.
Can pitch. If Ledet can pitch, the ones are going to be very good.
25 miles per hour. 54 miles per
Barely
hour.
misses right there. Count's going to be knotted up at 2 and 2. 2 outs.
2-2 count, 2 out. And that's it. Well,
There's-
nice play and a heads up.
67 miles per
Easy play for Couch right there. That's how it should be done. And gets him out of a jam right there. We're going to go to the bottom of the third. What is happening here?
And that is a ground out, too short.
There we go. Things were going awry.
Bottom 3
Looks like we're going to go to the bottom of the third, TJ.
hour.
with Goody up. Goots.
I agree with the Sand Viper right there. Adam Couch is definitely one of the best shortstops.
Yeah, he's got footwork that he does his footwork and gets his momentum for the play before the ball gets to him. He does a great job.
I've only seen him commit one
Playing
error
shortstop.
so far this season.
Guys like that are very fun to watch. I enjoy watching Cats play short.
Prankstar, what's going on? Holy
my.
cow. And Goots takes a bat to the light pole. What's going on, Prankster? Who do you got? Ones or the Bombers? It's tied up right now, 1-1, bottom of third.
Trench, I threw almost all my wiffle points on the ones. So I would like to see a few runs here, especially with the handicapped defense the Bombers are putting out there.
44 miles per hour. Forty-eight miles per hour.
Big hack by Andrew for strike number 2. It's never good, Purple Viking. Never good.
55 miles
Stays
per hour.
alive. Foul tip.
A couple good movie references in the chat here.
55 miles per hour.
Get You Fit, the Major League reference. I see you.
Miles per hour.
Purple Viking with Happy Gilmore. Toss out too. I like it. Oh, that's a good one to hit.
39 miles per hour.
Some sun. TJ makes the play. Pop out to second. Near
Yeah,
Smiths.
he's a skilled player. Look at that. He's been playing shortstop his whole life.
You can tell. The footwork gives it away.
2 miles per hour. 43 miles
That's
per
a
hour.
long time. Kid's got to be mid-20s.
Yeah.
You know, playing since he was just a little kid. I know that his mother wanted him to be a ballerina, but he didn't take to that quite as.
He's got the footwork for it.
Yeah, he's got the footwork.
He does a good job. You watch him, watch his feet before the ball gets to him. He's already set, ready to know where he's going with the ball. It's a nice little tip for young infielders is to get your momentum out of the way before the ball gets to you. Know where you're going.
48 miles per hour.
This is a big inning for Andrew Ledet right here. If he could get out of this, like a 1-2-3, and let the ones go and try to score a few more, your 2,000 point wiffle ball bet's going to look a little bit better.
The Ones are a team that they don't just win, Trench, they cover. Great teams, good teams win, great teams cover. So I'm really hoping Ledet can show himself on the mound. Part of me is not hoping he does that as a fellow competitor, because then the Ones are going to be very good.
Oof.
54 miles per hour.
I think Mayo thought that might have been a little bit hot, but it came in exactly almost on the number.
60 miles per hour.
Ooh, that looks slower than the first one, but in at 60. And he got
Mayo
him.
goes down. That's his second K in a row. Could be a frustrating night when you start your night out with a couple.
Especially only hitting 4, your next at bat comes quicker.
Yeah.
Your confidence is low. That can frustrate you sometimes. Yeah, and then oh no, I'm up again. And
Here's
30 miles per hour.
Uncle B right now.
55 miles per hour.
Good pitch by Ledet right there.
he throws strikes, Trench. Doesn't look like he's walking anybody. Being aggressive.
60 miles per hour.
Good pitch.
Miles per hour. Miles per hour.
Here we go, 2-2. Right back to Andrew. Easy play for him. I mean, out number 2.
To the pitcher. All right, let's see if TJ can get something going here.
Prankster has 200 on this game. You have 2,000.
I did put 2,000 on this game.
Wow.
And I have some outs in my pocket. Not too worried yet.
54 miles
Oh,
What a nasty little slider he
slider.
has.
Looks hotter than the radar picks it up. Comes in, looking hot.
54 miles per hour.
TJ, one of the better eyes in the league. Current league leader in walks, although they've played 15 games. And that's going to be a nice hit to the right side.
Yeah, good hit by TJ right there. He knows Hollis is behind him. And Hollis, I don't know how many home runs Hollis has, but he's got to be behind the pace this year that he was last year.
There's around the league, some of these win games the Bombers played last year was beneficial.
57 miles per hour.
Just a little bit hot right there. Here at Premier League Wiffle, it's a 55 and under league. So that ball that came in will be registered as a ball.
Oh,
2 and 1. We do start with 1 strike as well.
35 miles per hour.
always got to be filling in the rules. It's a good job, Trench. My brother watched the other day, and he was appreciative of you doing that.
Yeah.
55 miles per hour.
Big spot here. Should get a good pitch to hit. And there it is.
Oh.
He's done it.
And just like that, the Bombers are on top of the Ones, 3-1. Hollis is hard to get past. Watch the Euro step. Here it comes. Oh, goes up for the layup right there.
And when you get behind in the count to a hitter like Hollis, you have to throw strikes to him early in the count. You can sit on something that's coming. You got to question whether a walk there was better.
Yeah, you have to go after him if you're going to go after him. If you throw in a little slider cookie, that's exactly what's going to happen.
You get behind a hitter like that, 3-1, and with no walks either, a walk in his pocket, and
53 miles per hour.
got to question that strategy there with B. Mayo kind of struggling at the plate behind
I
him.
mean, and you have, innings behind you as well,
You have
and
Couts back there, yes, exactly. Don't have to give in there.
57 miles per
Mayo
hour.
needs something that generate right now. Otherwise, it's going to be a big mental blur the rest of this series for him.
Hollis hitting a home run was the one way they're going to win this game.
Oh, and
Catcher's
after
curse, Trench.
Actually, the Sand Viper mentioned he was the best shortstop in baseball. And in my head, I'm thinking, you know what? I'm not too shabby either. He wish he could have that one back.
Absolutely. Good take. Uncle B taking pitches, showing an eye at the plate.
And this is a real stressful position for Andrew Ledet. Drafted, now you're on the mound, you know, trying to perform. Oh, it comes in a little hot right there.
Yeah, learning experience for him. I think he'll learn who the players are in this league and who can't beat you.
Yeah.
And Hollis is one of those guys. Especially have a shorthanded Bombers team. I mean, you could have definitely have.
57 miles per hour.
And Uncle B is giving the hand signal of I did something.
And on the Bombers are looking to add on. Key insurance runs on the bases.
And, you know, if I'm the rest of the ones, I can't be too discouraged. They started off the season last season 0-6. So that's how long it took them to get rolling before they got their first win.
Absolutely.
Then they won like 7 straight, then lost like 5 in a row right after that or something. So you got to give a little bit of leeway to new players in this league as
Absolutely.
it takes time to develop.
And the Bombers are 8-1 right now. This is great for them to develop another pitcher. I mean,
Big
it
hit.
is.
That's going to score a
clear
run.
the base.
And TJ with his new prescription glasses, maybe that's what's been going on. He just couldn't see the ball all season.
All right, baby. See what you started, Hollis? Oh, yeah. All right. All right.
5-1 Bombers.
And just like that, it's almost getting
26 miles per hour.
And now
out of
Hollis-
reach for the ones right there.
Miles per hour.
Yeah, Ledet really struggling getting under 55. Was doing good in the beginning, and then as the pressure mounts up, you know, and the body starts moving a little quicker, and going over the 55 a bit here.
Per hour.
And he's done it again
5 miles per hour.
on the canopy.
Hollis goes Yardis. Man, he's good. I mean, that's just easy pickings for him. Sliders like that are coming in, like if you were up, you would love to see a pitch like that. And Andrew's going to have to change his pitching strategy because you can't throw the same pitches over and over without these seasoned veterans locking in and hitting the ball real hard.
46 miles per
Right, yeah, you pick up on a guy. The first time through, Ledet was, you know, definitely
Couple pop-ups,
getting guys
whatnot.
out, and then the second, third time through the order, you see guys dialing in.
Here's Callis. I don't think they're going to be able to put together the comeback they're going to need for this one, but they do have 6 more outs to go, but the Bombers aren't done yet. And
Change.
I did. What about Spencer? What about the shortstop?
The fielding doesn't matter.
You got it.
Just leave him there.
Couts on the mound. Yeah, I got it.
60 miles per hour.
Sounded good.
Well, the ones are 8-1. They got a guy experienced in the mound.
yeah,
You
so
know.
you might drop a game, but
But now this is TJ's strategy is really paying off now with a Hollis on the mound. He hasn't used anything with Mayo, so we're in
Yeah.
for a good 2 games after this as well.
oh, absolutely for sure. And the ones know they need to pick up a couple of those games. And if they didn't, and there was like a Bombers sweep, could you imagine all of a sudden they go from 8-1 to 8-4? Then the Bombers jump onto the positive side.
And then we're like we did last year, with everybody bunched up together again and in for a really good season.
Miles per hour.
That's a lot of room right there.
And there it
It's
is.
going to be out for Brandon Mayo right there. But the Bombers open the floodgates. And as we're talking about that, we're up to 61 viewers right now, Dodos.
I love it. Love it. In for a good series here. Couldn't have started any better with the underdog getting out in front and using no pitching.
And holding the 1-1.
It's impressive from Hollis.
It is still early, though. Not early, but I'm saying there's still 6 more outs to go.
Spencer made last out I got.
If the Bombers get in any sorts of trouble, you're going to see Mayo inserted immediately.
And why not? That's TJ's. He's thinking out there. He's got a strategy and he's in good shape. Handicap, short of field or two. Very
Here's
surprising.
Dobbs having a really, really good day so far. Home run, singles.
Really, the entire offense for the Bombers, for the Ones today.
This pitch is going to be really big for Hollis right here. He doesn't want to go down 3-1 to Dobbs. He's lucky that ball came short, because if it went a little farther, Dobbs would have reached out for it and hit the ball real hard. And that's going to get
two for
Mayo. Oh, no, looks like it's going to be Uncle. Never mind. That's a touch and go by Uncle B. It looks TJ is going to change his.
No glasses are off.
Wears glasses batting. Let's see if the no glasses pitching can do something.
And TJ's strategy, really doubling down on his strategy now, saving both his pitchers for game 2 and game 3 with a lead here. Interesting start to this inning. The Ones are going to think they can still win this game.
Right, and with Cody Schmidt not available in the lineup as a pitcher, or just available in the lineup, the Ones aren't as deep, and that's going to affect their winning percentage.
Absolutely. Well, Schmidt is, in my opinion, he strikes me out a lot. I mean, he's got a tough curveball, and I think it's an opportunity for the Ones to develop some guys. They're in position to do so, but. Yeah, makes for a great series for us, Trench.
TJ not seeing the ball real well with that first pitch. He might think twice about letting his glasses go.
If somebody on the Ones can go the opposite field, I mean, the Bombers are not even trying to play that part of the field.
Wow, they are just
every hitter.
Log jamming over there.
I mean, he hits it well. I mean, there is from right center all the way to the left field foul line. There is not a body. And he's found right center.
And there it is. That's going to be a double, and that's going to score a run. And the Ones, with no outs, they could do some damage right here, especially with TJ up. And I don't see TJ, if Couch comes around to score, Mayo's going to be in immediately.
Still 3 more outs in the bottom of 5th as well. So this game not over by any stretch. And that's off of the
Chen
triple.
with a triple scores a run, no outs, and I think Mayo's going to have to come in. And TJ's talking to Mayo right now, saying, "What do you think, boys? What should we do? Should we shut him down?" And no, TJ says, "I got it. We have a decent enough lead."
7-3.
But no outs, runner on. And I haven't seen this kid up too much.
Spurrier.
Looks like we got Spurrier up right now. Justin Spurrier. And right now the Bombers are in trouble with TJ up there. I don't know what the strategy was here.
TJ's just said doubling down on his strategy. He is bullish right now of saving his arms. Let's see if this makes it very interesting. I'm intrigued, Trench.
Oh, break it out of the way, man.
Now, that wasn't close.
And TJ stepping back.
TJ
He did a little bit of a moonwalk right there.
I think that this pitch was moving towards.
And we're going to go to instant replay right now.
I disagree with this.
We're going to have to go to New York and see.
Give him a warning for not getting out of the way. That's it, TJ. That's it. That's it.
TJ's.
And I think,
Oh, man.
and Chen and
competitive out
TJ
here.
is really causing some serious controversy.
I think
and
TJ deserves a
Brad-
warning of anybody, Trench.
Hey, is that an official warning? No, I didn't hear it. Is that an official warning? No, thank you. I told
That guy doesn't no pitch.
That's all I was saying.
No pitch, no pitch.
No pitch. That was curving out of the zone. Oh boy. Oh,
And
boy.
what
That's back-to-back
a
triples.
surging Ones team
Ooh.
going. And Chen
It's
is
getting hot
talking
out here.
about.
Can we give them a warning for talking to the players?
Yeah, we're gonna have to issue.
Hey, it's not the official contest this game. He doesn't warn these people for talking
Yeah,
to
Brad.
our team. We said no talking trash. We said no talking trash. Do not talk to our team. Do not talk to our
And Brad's coming out there right now. Both teams are warned. And Brad, we're gonna have to have some ejections if this keeps going.
100%.
Okay,
Both
thank
teams
you.
been warned. The next word, somebody's gone.
Okay, thank you so much.
The next word.
And it looks like nobody wants to get yanked, but if there's some warnings after the warning, there's going to be some ejections for some of these players, and some fines are going to be coming in heavy after today's game.
Oh boy.
And I could see that, TJ's a little frustrated. No outs. He's given up 3 runs.
Yes, but sometimes gotta pick your battles, Trench.
You can see how intense it gets when men are using little wiffle balls.
Playing a kid's game. But we definitely don't need to act like them. All fun here. Positive environment we want to create.
5 miles per hour.
Absolutely. Last year there was a few players that got some heavy fines for
Yes.
some things that they've done. Some suspensions were filed. We don't joke around here. We're going to run it a very professional league. It should be an easy
big
play
one.
for Brandon. And none of these players want to be ejected, but Brad, he will toss a player out into the parking lot and escort them off the property with some of our security.
And for a beautiful place like the ranch, that's the last thing you want, Trench. I mean, this is a pleasure to come here. Beautiful property, beautiful park. We all want to have a good time.
TJ's a bit of a showman.
52 miles per hour.
Big spot here for Spence. Another run would be big. Oh,
47 miles per hour.
Here's Spencer Barrick. Takes a cut right there. Can't get around on it. We're going to stay at 1-2. 1 out. 7-4 Bombers right now, but a lot of controversy. The Ones are coming up trying to get into this game, which they are.
they are in it. And 3 more outs in the bottom of the 5th. This game far from over. New life.
This is a surprising managerial experience or a move by TJ, because I would think they'd want game number 1 right off the bat.
I agree.
And give themselves some momentum, but now it's a momentum shift in the Ones' favor.
Oh, big out.
And Barrick's a good player, but not expecting too much out of him right there. But they do have Dobbs up right now, and he basically just gets on base every time right now.
Huge spot. I can't take my eyes off this game, Trench. What an intriguing game 1 we have here.
Oh, right in his wheelhouse. He just comes up a little empty right there.
Yeah, a lot going on within the game. Managerial strategy, controversy, a little bit of conflict. It's made for good viewing for me.
42 miles per hour.
Tries to stick him with a little high-low off-speed pitch. Doesn't work. We're going to go to 1 and 2, it looks like right there.
38 miles
If he gets
per hour.
that ball close to the strike zone, Dobbs is going to unload on him. Watch out for a shot right back up to the pitcher.
It's away. More danger lurks behind Dobbins. 2 very good hitters. No breaks for anybody. And there it is. That's hit off the wall.
And a
Another
triple. Look at this
Third one of the inning.
Dobbs. That's got to be a record. 3 triples in 1 inning.
I would agree. I'm sure the Sand Viper might. That's a tough one for you.
7-5, 2 outs, man on third. That
telling you,
iPad's
Trench.
starting to light up. 7-5, man on third, 2
7-5,
out.
2 outs. Bottom 4.
And 60 people are watching you bat right now.
I'm telling you, I cannot take my eyes off this. We've had it all in this first game. I mean, a strategy that looked like it was paying off for TJ. That now back to questioning it.
Really?
What a roller coaster.
I wonder why they're doing this. Are they just really banking on this 4-man rotation so Mayo could basically go 2 games?
I think so. I think they want, but Uncle B's there. I mean,
Uncle B is there. There's Schwill following this action right now. Right, why don't they put Uncle B in there to just top him off, try to get the win, and then you start Mayo in game 2, and then a relief session. Oh no! That's going to tie the game.
It's gone. Oh my goodness.
And right now,
what is this?
The power of the ones. And set 7 up, and I'm not sure why Mayo is coming in now.
I mean, too little, too late.
And if you're a ones fan and you bet the ones and put 2,000 points on the ones,
I was about to beg the Viper for more points.
you're not in a bad position. There's people at home that can't believe what's going down, and I'm just surprised at TJ's managerial experience, going with himself for way too many pitches.
Wow, this game's had it all, but you have to question that. I mean, I think the second triple of the inning, we would have made a switch. You can feel it slipping away. You know. And
I went with, like, if he put 2 runners on when it was 7-2, I was like, if he gives up 1 more run, they're going to have to put in Mayo to secure this win. And right now,
Miss Mayo giving her opinion on the chat.
the Sand
Saying Uncle B
Vipers
should have came in, and I agree with her.
are plus 325 to win it.
Now a lot of pressure on Brandon. That's
The
not
ones
really
are plus
necessary.
550.
Oh my, this is
That's
good
not
stuff.
a bad little future.
Warbirds are 11-1. Come on,
62 miles per hour.
Brandon coming out.
After this game, if the ones pull this through, catch 2 out of 3 of these, that odds maker is going to change big time.
55 miles per hour.
Oh boy. Still a lot of game left.
Yeah, I mean,
6 more outs.
Miles per hour.
Schwill, what's going on? I'm glad you're enjoying all the action of game number 1 between the Bombers and the Ones. They're going to play a 3-game series. Right now, you're watching Ryan Chen up to bat, and he was leading in most of the offensive stats all year in Season 1. He's right up there again in Season 2.
There's that riser. It's a new pitch from Brandon, and he's gotten the speed down too. Expect to see that devastating curveball here. No,
Misses Mayo
chokes it
off
a little
his
bit.
game.
not the worst walk there.
Wow. Yeah, it was 7-1. Rabbit, I said when it was going to be 7-3, then you go to Mayo immediately, but TJ decided to wait until it was 7-7.
Oh, yeah!
I don't know, man. I think that went off his elbow and deflected rather than curved in.
That was definitely a ball. No, he's good. It's good. That's a ball.
That's a ball.
It's a ball. It's clear. That was also a ball. Can't expect guys to, bolt out of the way, and put an effort in.
I mean, you only have a split second to get
Yeah.
out of there.
Good at bat here. Nice foul off.
Foul offs are so important because it gives you an opportunity to maybe smash another pitch coming in.
Extend the bat. Get a mistake. Just like that.
Oh,
And then gets to the wall.
Touches the wall, and that's gonna put.
It looked dirty.
That's a dirty double. So
It's
Chen's
dirty.
gonna be on third. That was a good piece of hitting right there, and that's what it does when you extend the at bat.
Exactly, just what we're saying there. Tough pitch to hit. Got a curveball. What a game we have here. Been intriguing the entire way at 7-1. Really didn't think it was over, especially get a couple base runners on.
Well, because you're thinking that might go fair. He's
It does. Well, you got it.
oh,
Nope, that's gonna be too long.
43 miles per hour.
He's safe. And that's a single.
I think that's a single.
That's a mental mistake here.
That's going to score 2 run. Oh, because that's going to be
dirty. It's a dirty. Yeah, it's not going to be 1 run in. That's a fair ball. That scores a run.
You know what? Also, same thing right there. There's no communication. They kind of
No.
just waited for him to do something. Oh, no. And the Ones take a 2-run lead.
Barrick with the double. Wow. I can't believe this. That scores 2.
Yeah.
Scores 1.
Oh, I mean, scores 1. The score. You're up by 2. Here's Dobbs, who's been spectacular this season.
And now you really put Brandon in a tough position coming in a tie game. He feels like he should have pitched maybe a couple batters before that. Oh man!
If there's anyone that needs to be upset, it's TJ for making one of the worst mistakes by leaving himself in. And I was really rooting for him because I know he got a pair of new bifocals, and it seems to be affecting his skills as a manager.
Maybe he should have worn them when he pitched because taking them off certainly didn't help.
8 runs this inning.
My goodness.
Totos.
Is that a season high? I know it's not a
That
record
might be
high.
a season high so
Could be a
far.
season
It's
high.
it wasn't very pleasant to watch if you're a Bombers fan. And did you experience any of that when you were playing on the Bombers? That maybe TJ could have made some moves that maybe he didn't.
Well, I'll keep it classy, Trench, but I am on the Warbirds now. So, yes. I have Uncle Pete.
There you have it. Totos to the Warbirds.
40 miles per hour.
It's a little,
All they need to do. What was the spread? 1.5.
It's 1.5. I'm 3 outs away,
Oh,
Trench. My
man.
situation has turned heavily.
Wow.
I mean,
UConn.
the Ones
Now
don't
look
just
at-
win; they cover.
Now look at the Ones. Look at they're totally focused. They look like a pack of wild dogs out there ready to swallow these wiffle balls.
It's a great swing.
The chat board's just lighting TJ up.
Huge first out.
That's a big first out. For them to dig deep right now, instead of being giving up a game, to take a game away after being down 7-1.
I don't feel like 2 wins. Yeah.
Wow, there's gonna be a lot of chatter in the clubhouse after this series, and we might have to pull these guys apart.
Still 2 more games, and yeah, they are not happy with each other after the first one.
This is a
Great
good
series to
rivalry.
turn in, to
Yeah.
tune in. 53 viewers.
Good
getting
rivalry,
treated
right?
now.
The Ones versus the Bombers.
Absolutely. We went after it last year a few times as well. We played games just like this last year. We came back on them. They were up 9-2. And
TJ late on that swing.
yeah, so this is not the first time that this has happened between these 2 teams. They both can hit. Redemption spot here for TJ.
41 miles per hour.
The 1-2 from AK. Misses high and away. 2-2, 1 out. Top 5. Bombers up by 2. Excuse me, the Ones up by 2. And that misses down. Dangerous hitter on deck and Hollis. Not done yet here.
Hollis already has 2 home
Can't
runs.
count
in
those
this
wiffle ball
series.
points too.
No way.
Yeah,
Oh
that's a
no!
huge one.
And these guys are
Communication?
fighting for the ball. That's how
Oh.
aggressive they are as a team right now. Like lions around a kill, and then they go after each other.
It's
Kind of like the
tense out
Raptors in Jurassic Park.
there. Now Hollis is up, and Sand Viper put that pesky 1.5 line out there.
And there's
And there
Hollis.
he is, costing me my wiffle points.
Oh, Barrett
Oh,
couldn't get
Hollis.
4 miles per hour.
there. I tell you right now, there's one player that didn't want to see that go over the fence. Do you know who it is? It's Mr. Sand Viper. He knows he has it a long, long season ahead to try to lead the ranks of PLW in everything.
He's starting in a bit of a hole. Oh my gosh. Sand Viper put that 1.5 spread on there. And there it is.
Whoa,
Wait a
and
minute,
a
that's
bad
over.
throw. What
And
a
that's a
game
two-base
this
error.
is.
This game has had it all.
That's going to be an error. Here's Uncle B. He comes up clutch in big spots.
And another ground
He's
ball.
nervous
Can he get into
now.
This one? He does.
That's going to do it. And the game is over. Game
Wow.
number 1. The Bombers lose by 1. Sorry about your wiffle ball points.
That is fairly brutal. And now I need to, Trent, do you know how to wrap this game up?
Wrap it up.